I'm just fucking venting. I'll tell you a dream of mine. I always wanted, I'm sorry, I get really, I always wanted to be an actress. I always wanted to be an actress. Wish me luck. Had my taxes done, and I quit my job at the end of June to do this dream of mine of being an influencer. And so I went ahead and I cashed out. And I know everybody's going to say this is stupid, but I don't want the government to have it in my old age. I really don't. If I don't spend it now, and I know this is stupid reasoning, but when I go down, they will take every penny that I've ever made. I can't leave anything to my kids. I want the money for me. You know, I don't want them taking it. It's bullshit. I cashed out all my retirement stuff. I had one with the state of Nebraska, and then I had one with the city that I worked for. So I got it cashed out, and so I had to pay money on those, and I'd already had them take taxes out of a federal, and so I ended up getting a tax refund from federal. But for some stupid frickin' reason, the state of Nebraska did not take enough taxes out. Is that fucking stupid? Excuse me. That's the reason I wanted them to take them out, so I didn't owe. But them assholes, I mean, I'm sorry. Taxes absolutely piss everybody off. It's ridiculous. Especially when I'm not trying to take advantage of anyone. I want to make sure I'm doing my part. I know I need to pay to be in the United States. I get that. I need to pay my rent. But, you know, when you're trying to be good and you're trying to make sure they take all the taxes out, and they still get you on the state end of it, I'm like, you fucking bastards. Anyway, so I ended up owing on that. And then I had to pay H&R Block, which this is not an ad for H&R. She did a real nice job. I had no complaints about the advisor. I ended up paying, have my taxes prepared. And of course, I had to have her do them anyway. I understand, because I did not want, it wasn't simple. I can do it if it's simple, but I had all this shit happen last year, and I wanted to make sure that I paid for it. So I understand. I paid for expertise. I get it. Anyway, so I had to do that. So before it's said and done, I'm gonna get $900 back. But the expenses and everything, I'm still gonna, since I'm still trying to get this business venture up and running, and all I've been doing is bleeding financially. Oh my God. Anyway, wish me luck. I'm hoping that one of these videos, and this is not trying to guilt anybody. If you don't want to watch me, I understand. I'm just fucking venting. I'm hoping that something maybe catches and I find out what my talent is to talk to everybody, and that you enjoy seeing me. I'll tell you a dream of mine. I always wanted, I'm sorry, I get really, I always wanted to be an actress. I always wanted to be an actress when I was growing up. And I told my mom this a long time ago. I mean, when I was a kid, I says, I want to, because I used to watch these old movies at my grandparents on cable. We didn't have cable where I was, because we were in a little bitty small town in western Nebraska. They didn't have cable. We got everything by antenna. And I would watch them and think that the women were so beautiful and the acting was great. And I wanted to be a movie star. I mean, one of the old time ones. I wanted to be, you know. And I told my mom that. I says, I want to be a movie star. And she told me, she says, you'll never be a movie star. You don't make enough money. It won't happen. And I told you previously about my mom not being real great in the psychological department, but it kind of crushed me, and I know I shouldn't have let that stop me. When I was in high school, I was really good in theater, and I was always funny. I did the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. We did that as a play one year. I played the White Witch, and it was the greatest time I've ever had in my whole life. I really had a lot of fun. And it was funny, and people, I think, really liked it. And it was so much fun, and I enjoyed everybody so much. Anyway, but I thought that if I could do this, if I could be an influencer and be on YouTube and do the other TikTok, that maybe that I could have that dream just a little bit. Just a little bit. God, it's just, I've got emotion always simmering, just like right here. It just takes a little bit to either get me to cry. At least I'm not angry. I mean, when I get to the point where I'm angry, that's not a good thing. Sorry, I apologize. So that's the reason why I kind of wanted to do this YouTube, and all these young people that have aspired to their dreams, and some of them are really done well. And I don't need to be a millionaire. I don't. I just want to make enough to take care of myself in my old age and to take care of my family. And right now, I don't even have a paycheck. I'm sorry. I'm just venting. I just need to vent after this stupid tax thing, and me thinking about, because I'm starting to come down to the end of my money from a retirement. And like I said, I did it to myself. I know it was a stupid thing to do, but I wanted to go for my dreams, and I'm 56 years old, and I feel like I'm running out of time, and time's ticking. And in this right now, in this time continuing, there is time. And that's why everything you do what you need to do, because we do have a line. I know that when we leave our bodies and we become just pure energy, there is no time. It's eternal. There's just space. But I'm working on a budget of time. And I know my budget's getting to the end, not just with money, but there's a budget of time that I'm going to eventually get to the end of, And at 20, I never imagined to feel like this, even in my 30s, but I'll tell you what, reality really has a way of sometimes, just when you really think about it, right in the gut, stabbing you. And I know I'm not blaming anybody but me. I'm not blaming my parents, but because of the way I was growing up, I don't want to go talk to Oprah about my inner demons and spanking my monkey or whatever. I just wish I would have been smarter. I just wish I would have been smarter. Anyway, thanks a lot for letting me vent. I love you all. Take care of you, okay? I be me, you be you. Be happier than me today. And like I said, I'm just going to keep plugging along. I'll be fine in 10 minutes. Just give me some time to revamp. I'll be fine, okay? I'll be okay. I'll see ya, okay? Bye for now.